Why is it so hard to forget an old love? They say time heals everything. That pain fades, memories blur, and the heart eventually beats normally again. But what if that's not true? What if, even after months or years, you still think about that one person? What if their smile, their voice, their presence still feel alive inside you, as if they never truly left? Forgetting an old love isn't as simple as closing a chapter. It's not just about willpower. It's not solved by deleting photos or dating someone new. It goes deeper, much deeper. Because when we truly love someone, we give them a part of ourselves, a real, vulnerable part. And when it ends, it can feel like that piece is missing, like something inside us is incomplete. Maybe you're not even in touch anymore. Maybe they've started a whole new life, and still, some days, a song, a place, a scent, that's all it takes, and suddenly, you're back there, in the memories, in the feelings, in what once was. So why is it so hard to let go? Well, science has something to say. When we're in love, our brain activates the same areas as when we're addicted to a substance. Yes, love works like a drug, and losing it feels like withdrawal. We crave the highs, the connection, the comfort. But it's not just biology. It's about the story, all the shared moments, the laughter, the long talks, the dreams you once built together. Those things leave marks, not just in your mind, but in your heart. Sometimes it's not even the person we miss. It's who we were when we were with them. It's the safety, the rhythm, the us that doesn't exist anymore. And then there are the things left unsaid, the unfinished conversations, the hopes that never came true, the words you wish you could take back or say now. Our minds crave closure, but breakups rarely give us that. Instead, we're left with question marks, and those question marks haunt us. Have you felt that too? Those little thoughts. What if? What if I'd done something differently? What if we tried one more time? These what ifs are dangerous. They keep us stuck in the past, in a version of the story that only lives in our imagination. And the truth is, sometimes we don't actually want to forget. We hold on to the hope, to the spark, to the fantasy that maybe somehow things could still work out. But holding on like that makes it impossible to move on. So, what helps? First, allow yourself to acknowledge that the love mattered. It shaped you. You don't have to erase it to move forward. You can honor it without letting it define your present. Second, understand that your pain means you loved deeply, and that's not weakness, that's strength. It means you have a heart capable of feeling fully, and that's something to treasure. Give yourself time. There's no deadline for healing. Don't rush because others say you should be over it by now. Grief has its own rhythm, and yours is valid. Start to fill your life with new experiences, not to erase the past, but to create new meaning, so that the past is no longer the center, but just a part of your story. Ask yourself, what makes me feel good today? What makes me smile again? What do I want to discover next? When you start living for yourself, the old love begins to fade, not disappear, but soften. And one day you'll think of them, not with pain, not with anger, not with longing, just with a quiet smile, and maybe even a bit of gratitude. Forgetting an old love doesn't mean losing yourself. It means finding yourself again. If you're in that space right now, you're not alone. You're not broken. You're just human with a heart that dared to love big. Keep going, step by step, gently, without pressure. And remember, the love you carry inside, it belongs to you first. And when you're ready, it will shine again, brighter than ever. Yes, letting go is hard, but what comes after, when you're whole again, might just be the most beautiful chapter yet.